I'll understand where I am and what I'm doing here, or I'm not Michel Ardan. Looks like I'm not the only one who suffered a shock. This man seems utterly knocked out. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I know him. It's Barbicane, the president of the gun club, and the man at the origin of the Columbiad project.
Baltimore, October 5th, 1865. Barbicane, president of the gun club, proposes an undertaking worthy of the 19th century to build a giant cannon capable of shooting at an incredibly distant objective.
A newspaper clipping. Hey, the article talks about me.
Michel Ardan, famous French adventurer, volunteers to travel in the aluminum shell designed by President Barbicane.
An unconscious man. I recognize him. It's Captain Nickel, a famous engineer.
Captain Nickel, a specialist in armor plating, is known for his rivalry with Barbicane, an artillery expert. Nickel claims that the gun club's project is impossible. Furious, Barbicane challenges him to a duel. Michel Ardan manages to reconcile Nickel and Barbicane. "Since you're the kind of men who dare risk their lives," he says, "accompany me. You'll have front row seats to see which of you is right." So in the end, the shell is loaded in the giant cannon with 3 men on board.
Good Lord, that blue star, it's the Earth. I'm in outer space.
An enormous explosion tears the shell from the Earth's gravitational pull. Destination, the moon. On board, all the passengers have fallen unconscious.
Everything's coming back to me now. The cannon, the shell. We actually left Earth. Fantastic. We're on our way to the moon. Nickel, Barbicane, and me. I seem to be the first to ever regain consciousness. I'd better wake up the others. What's this dark stain that's spreading? Is my friend injured?
Michel Ardan briskly raises the blanket covering his friend.
My lord! I thought Barbicane was just unconscious, but he's dead. And it's not the G-forces at the launch that killed him, but a bullet right through the heart. What happened? I've got to understand just what happened. A monograph on lunar ideograms. I'm going to take this interesting essay with me. Now I seem to be breathing better. The tank of this machine is filled with potassium hydroxide. The tank of... I could use a... The tank of... I could use... There's fog on this window. It's much too warm. It's jammed. I feel as though I were drunk, even if I've drunk nothing at all. This really isn't a good time for this. I've got to get hold of myself. Ooh, my head is heavy. I feel as if I've had too much to drink. I'm pretty sure I was giddy because the air was too rich in oxygen. I could use... I'm almost ashamed to remove my worthy friend's hat. Perhaps I ought to put it back on his head. What do you know? Traces on the glasses show that Barbicane and Nickel served themselves a drink.
Barbicane and Nickel toast each other.
Judging by the smell of it, this glass contains some very fine wine. I'd better not touch this. This wine... Now I seem to be breathing better. I'm almost ashamed to remove my worthy friend's hat. Perhaps I ought to put it back on his head. With a bit of string, I could tie this blanket around my friend to serve as a shroud. Then I could abandon his body in the vacuum of space. If the ocean serves as a sailor's grave, it's only fitting that space be the tomb of an interplanetary traveler. This letter is the last message my friend Barbicane wrote to me. Michel, fate dictated that Nickel and I awaken before you. We quickly realized that due to tragic negligence, we wouldn't have enough oxygen for 3. The letter is torn. The rest is missing.
After the shock of launch, President Barbicane and Captain Nickel are the first to regain consciousness. While Ardan is still out cold, the two men realize that because of their negligence, their oxygen supply is insufficient for 3 men. One alone could survive.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.